Hi, this video shows how I use Nushell and Instadeq instead of writing a Python script. I usually would. So I got this data set, which is pretty big. It's here, 8 gigabytes CSV. If I run some commands, like it has 329 columns. I use Nushell for that. So what I did later was to save it to a CSV with the name of the columns. What I want to do is to create a mapping from these human readable names to some identifier names that I can use to insert this data into a database, but also to pick which ones I want to keep, because I don't want to keep all of them probably. So this step I was going to use Python because I wanted to read and basically slugify or do search and replace, but instead of I'm going to use Instadeq. I've been doing it lately. I can just go to app.instadeq.com and click try now. I don't even need to log in. I create a CSV card and pick the file, which I don't see. Yeah, here it is. I can see it over here. I create a select and I drag this. I can rename it to field or something. And I create a calculated field and I name it something like field ID. I open the formula editor there, go to formulas and search for toURL, which is like a human function name for slugify, and I drag the field to the argument. And if I drop the field ID to the select, I can see it there, but it uses dashes instead of underscores for identifiers, and I want to use that as column names. So I go back to the functions and search for replace, and if I click here it will replace my current function, and I'm lazy, I don't want to do it again, so I will drag it to the basket, select the new function and put this as an argument and change the seed for a dash. As you can see, it's already like updating live, so I can see that it works. So now I have this, and my last step would be to check that when doing this mapping from names to identifiers, there are no duplication. So I can do that quickly by creating a group by and just doing group by field ID, and I can just like count. And I can see that there are 330 and here there are 330, so there are no duplicates. But another way of checking is to sort reverse, and if there was one here with more than one, it will mean that this mapping generated some duplicate fields. That will be like they have the same name but a comma of difference or something that is slugified and removed. But yeah, that means that I have the data the way I need it, and I just go to here to more settings on the select, and I can click download and it will download it as a CSV. I will open it with LibreOffice to show the result. It's a CSV, of course, and I have the data the way I want it. So this is how I use Nushell and Instadeq to quickly process some data, where before I would use something like Python or JavaScript. Bye.